Main man, Stephen, how do? Yeah, special day today. Well, maybe not for some of you. This way, laddo. A year ago, about this time, somebody hit me with an axe in the shoulder, just here. I'd just been in the gym, come off the leg press, out of breath, didn't feel so good. Bam, axe in my shoulder. It wasn't an axe really. I was sat in my car at Osset at Total Fitness. I started having a heart attack. Year ago today, within half an hour. Sat in my car, thought about it a couple of minutes. Worst pain I've ever had in my life. Like I say, it felt like an axe was stuck in my shoulder. Decided to drive home. Yeah, I decided to drive home. Reason being, anyone who's ever been in that position, your body wants to let go of anything. Yeah, so I'm sat in my car and I wasn't going to release everything in my body in my car. I drove home, 15 minutes, got in the house. My daughter was 15 then. I told her what was happening. I told her to phone her mother as I was going up to the bathroom. I said, tell her not to panic, tell her she needs to come home. On her way home, tell her to phone you, which she did. Tell her I'm having a heart attack, which she did. The missus, on her way home, not panicking, bless her, phoned an ambulance. Can you imagine a conversation? She's in a car on her way home. My fiance is at home, can you send an ambulance? She's having a heart attack. Anyway, she got home, made me come downstairs, elevated my feet. Ambulance arrived very quickly. Probably got about 20 minutes to spare. In the ambulance, off to Leeds General Infirmary. No shock on my part. I knew what was happening. However, seeing the missus in the middle of the road when the ambulance door shut, you know, that was upsetting. Leeds General Infirmary, straight into cath lab. By about 10 o'clock, I'm up on the ward. Asked them to phone my missus, tell her I'm fine. Asked if they got any custard creams and a cup of tea. Yeah, custard creams and a cup of tea. My heart attack was done. Yeah. The girls tonight are treating me. Something special laid on. They kicked me out of the house. I weren't going to vlog today. I was going to put Sean's video up. That video we're going to redo. Any of you guys thinking about coming on the channel, right? It's a difficult thing putting it out there. The video I did with Sean yesterday was particularly difficult. So we're going to redo it. Like I say, we do a video together. You want me to take it down? Where's all you Yorkshire lads and lasses? Yeah? Come on, email me. Get on the channel. Later this month, some people I can't wait to interview. Yeah, I'm gonna smash it. So today's vlog, not too long. Like I said, he put on a surprise at home, kicked me out. I was making light of the heart attack thing. Honestly, for me, it was just worrying about my family. The treatment I got at Leeds General Infirmary was amazing. The ambulance driver, he was screeching tyres. The paramedic in the back, or whatever they are, I'm definitely not disrespecting him. He made me laugh. He asked me whether I wanted any drugs. I told him to give me everything he'd fucking got. It made no difference. The surgeon who put the 3 stents in right-hand coronary artery, which had collapsed, he struggled. At the halfway point, an hour in, asked him whether he was struggling. He says, yeah, but we'll get there. I says, I'm quite chuffed you've said that. We had a laugh. Again, it was amazing. 2 days and I was home. NHS is fucking flat on its arse, but the staff there were amazing. Run off the feet. 3 nurses who took me into the cath lab. 2 of them had been on 12 hours and were 4 hours off finishing the shift. 1 of them had pulled a 24-hour shift. Not for the money. They all look flat on their arse, shattered. It's because what they do. So the little vlog today, we're going to do the best officer. Loads of candidates. This is male officer, the best officer. The reason I picked this guy, I've talked about him before. There is people that are new to the channel, so I'll just brief you. Bertie Bassett, yeah, he was a manager. He was a senior officer on K-Wing when I went on K-Wing. So from our first meeting, I'm going to do the bullish story again, but I arrived on K-Wing at Strangeways, biggest wing in the jail. The first conversation with Bertie Bassett was, "We've heard you're a fucking bully. I don't like fucking bullies. If you're a fucking bully, you won't last on this wing." Something like that, maybe a couple of C words in there. Straight talking guy. Didn't take long, he come around to me, and I would say if he was here now, bless him, you know, as an officer, he did like me. I did a good job. No one could fault the job I did. So why have I picked him over everybody? I'll tell you why. He was a senior officer on the wing then. He was very shouty, liberal splashings of the F word, but he was very fair and very approachable. And here's the one. Here's the one. You could have a fucking ding-dong with him, and I mean a proper raging ding-dong. 2 minutes later, he'd ask you for a favour, or you could ask him for one. You know, he held no grudges and said it how it was, just like me. You know, that doesn't always win you over in, you know, situations like the prison. In fact, it quite definitely didn't win me over with a lot of people. However, you know, in my life, you know you shouldn't be saying something. You're better off keeping your gob shut, but out it comes. So again, Bertie Bassett, I saw him become a PO. So that's next grade up the ladder. Shift manager, Oscar Wanning, was on that group. Again, shouty, sweary. Oscar ones are the ones who turn up to incidents and deal with them. But here's the thing. When he was on K-Wing as a senior officer, I would say the vast majority of prisoners respected him. If they come on the wing and they were a bully or a pad thief or one of the regulars, a few of them who I have interviewed, he would tell them straight, any fucking about on here and you'll end up on basic. Basic is punishment. It is what it says, you get fuck all and lots of it. Very consistent, and the staff. If there were an incident, yeah, he'd be looking out for people. Everybody, anyone who was under him. And he classed the prisoners in his care on K-Wing as part of that. Yeah, he was a very, very fair man and said it how it was. Pulled no punches. Boom. PO, principal officer, exactly the fucking same. Pulled no punches. A lot of fuckings tonight, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm trying to get it across. If you're going to be a manager, you need to be approachable. You don't necessarily need the best communication skills, do you, Bertie Bassett? But you know, you need to care about the job, and you need to look after people in your care, staff and prisoners. Then he got made up to governor. Again, Mr. Vince was in charge there when Bertie Bassett was a governor. I'd have Bertie Bassett over any governor in the jail. Because if I asked him a question, he'd be honest. Yeah, with the governor, probably didn't swear in front of the governor. You know, he did have a professional head. But yeah, very honest, very approachable as a governor. He made mistakes. You know, when I was on K-Wing, he made some mistakes, but he'd hold his hand up. My fault, my mistake. You know, that takes a big man to do that. And he was a big man. I ain't described him for some of you, have I? Some of you who are new to this channel, 6'3", very thick set. He was an ex-squaddy, army lad. Porn tash, face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. Bertie Bassett. Yeah, he did make mistakes, but he was always approachable. He said it how it was. Very likeable person. Probably not liked by all the governors and managers because he said it how it was, but you know, it is what it is. And he was himself. I always tell you guys, lads and lasses joining the job, be yourself. Just be yourself. Be a little bit humble and speak and treat people how you want to be spoke to and treat the sen. I'm going to leave it now because, like I say, the girls have got a bit of a surprise for me. I do appreciate them. I'm lucky to have them. I'm thankful I'm here, another year above ground. And yeah, thanks to everyone who supported the channel. Hope you're having the best weekend possible. Lads and lasses, drop us an email, yeah, if you want to come on the channel. I'm going to leave it there. Parting shot as always.